2019 PowerPoint question presentation, right? And when you download, you create a copy, a backup copy, because you are going to do this with me right now. And then after that, you can try it on your own. So make sure that you have the original files as a backup, right? So that you use one copy to do with me, and the other copy you can do it alone after the class, right? Right. Now, the first thing you need to see here is that if you go to the data files, are you ready? Shall we start?
Okay, sir.
Shugit?
Sir?
Yeah. Are you in the temple or house?
Sir?
Home?
Sir, no, sir. Sir, I'm in the car, sir. Sir, can we
Yeah.
do theory today?
We finished the memory and process, no, last time.
Yes, sir. Sir,
So I thought of doing
you said
completing.
that's another one lesson.
Yeah, I thought of completing PowerPoint today.
S-
Right. So if you're in the car, if you're on the phone,
Sir,
you just watch this.
okay, sir.
Right. But once you go home, you complete the work and send it to me.
Okay, sir. Okay, sir.
Right. And after this, in the next session, we'll be coming back to theory.
Okay, okay, sir. Okay, sir. Look, now the waterfall. Right there.
All right. We are waiting for another student. Anyway, it's being recorded now. Right. So if the first thing you should notice here is that if you go to data files, that's here, right? Data files. And now for that, you need to extract the file that I sent, right? This file you have to extract all, and then you get it like this. Then if you go to the data files folder, you need to use Office 2007 or whatever or whichever the latest version, right? Not the old version, right? Office 2007 or 10 or 13, whatever. And images you get here separately. And if you go to Office 2007, you can see there's no PowerPoint file, which means they want you to create the PowerPoint from scratch. And this must be the details for the PowerPoint. So if you open, yeah, you get it like this. All the necessary information is here. And they haven't given. But sometimes they give the PowerPoint file. Then, of course, you don't need to create a new PowerPoint file. Just open it and edit. In this case, you need to start from scratch. Okay, now let's look at the question. So open your work. So you're going to do along with me. Right, so here in section A, you can see PowerPoint is not there, but in section B, after spreadsheets, you have the PowerPoint presentation. And we need to use presentation document and images. And next thing is you need to keep an eye on the house style. So I would suggest that when you get the paper, the printed paper, if you can write down the house style somewhere on the paper, it would be ideal. Because you may tend to forget the house style when you are doing the activities. So if you can just jot down on the paper, all headings are bold, and italic. Logo, top left corner. All headings, bold and italic. Logo should be on the top left. So if you can write it down on the paper when you get the paper, because you'll be getting a printed paper. Then it will be easy, right? In the paper or even in a notepad. Even if you can take a notepad and write it down like this, all headings, bold and italic, and then logo top left, so that you can rather than without scrolling up and down, you can just look at the notepad. Okay, so let's scroll down all the way to the second section. After spreadsheet, you must be having this one, right? Can you all scroll down? Right, can I see a thumbs up if you are here? Okay, right. So Shugit, you're watching this, right?
Yes, sir.
And Sudesh is not there today even also.
No, sir. So this is not that.
Right, right. Simon wants to create a presentation for new divers. So first of all, if you see the scenario here, Simon is the owner of Celtic Springs Scuba, CS Scuba. The company teaches diving and offers diving trips around the world. These are the company contact details. That's all, right? So and so. So sometimes you might have to take information from here, like the contact details. So this is about scuba diving. Right. The presentation must include 4 slides. Match the house style. Use a light green background. Include a title. The text selected from the file presentation. Use appropriate images from the images folder. Be fit for purpose. Fit for purpose means it should fit for this particular scenario. The scenario is about diving. It's about ocean or water. So this should be appropriate for that particular scenario. The color scheme and things like that. But that this is weird. No, they want a light green background, whereas if this is water, it should be like light blue or that's weird. But they haven't given us much freedom. Uh, be fit for purpose, and it's not only color scheme styles, but you should look at the audience as well, right? Most probably this is not for kids, this is for like general public, so it has to be somewhat consistent and formal. That's what fit for purpose is, right? The first slide must also include a 30-second timed and automatic transition to the second slide. The second slide must include staff roles, names from the presentation, consistent animation effect applied only the staff names, right? Create the presentation. Take screenshot of the transition setup. Okay, we'll look at the output later on, right? And then some action buttons and some questions as well. So in the new setup, there are theory questions in the practical, right? All right, so let's start. All slides must match the house type. Use a light green background. So if anything applies to all slides, you have to do that in the master slide. Because master slide controls all the slide layouts, right? So let's open up PowerPoint. Yeah, first watch, okay, then I will give you the chance. Let's do step by step. So first I'm going to open PowerPoint. Now Now here, keep an eye. Now this slide here is landscape. Is actually a
Sir,
widescreen. Yeah,
so I think I did this, sir.
yeah. You did this. You did this
Yeah, this
with
time I did, sir. Yeah, yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
I'm doing this because there's one student who hasn't done this at all.
Okay,
So
sir.
for you guys, it will be a kind of a revision.
Okay, sir.
Um, right. So here, the moment you notice this, you see that this is in widescreen, 16 by 9. It's like landscape, right? So sometimes in the questions, they might ask you to change the what is known as aspect ratio. This is the aspect ratio. Aspect ratio is the proportion of width and height. So here the aspect ratio is 16 by 9 because nowadays that's a very popular aspect ratio. Even in movies, you see 16 by 9 widescreen. So how do you change the aspect ratio? Let's check that first, right? I think it's in design. If you go to design, yeah, if you go to design, because I saw in one of the questions they asked that, right? Slide size in design, slide size. There you go. This is widescreen 16 by 9. So the standard size is 4 by 3. This is the standard size. Okay, right? So keep an eye on this question. Okay, so slide size widescreen 16 by 9 and 4 by 3. In fact, that in that question they wanted you to give a custom size. So you go to this one, and then you can either set the size here, otherwise you can drop this down and select uh, other sizes, right? I think that question asks you to set it to 16 by 10 or something. This one, right? So that's the slide size or what is known as aspect ratio. Aspect ratio. Okay. Let me create a document for today. Right. So what is aspect ratio? This applies to images also. Aspect ratio. Aspect ratio is proportion of width and height of an image or slide or any document. Okay, right. So they haven't asked us to change the aspect ratio here. Match the house style, use a light green background. So we need to go to slide master for this. So go to view and slide master. Wait, I will give you the time. Okay, when you go to slide master, most of us do a mistake. What we do is we just start editing here straight away. But you can notice that we are in this particular layout. Now, these are individual layouts. Now, layout is how text, images, and content are arranged on a slide. But if you want to apply something to all the layouts, you need to select the topmost one, this one, because you can see that there's a kind of a tree structure here, right? So whatever you apply to this one will be applied to all the slide layouts. And if you want to customize a particular slide layout, then you need to select that slide layout individually. For example, this one is title slide. So if you want to customize title slide, apart from the general master layout, you can do it by selecting this, right? So I'll select this one because these changes should apply to all the slides. And it says, use a light green background. Okay, let's add a light green background. to add a green background, you can just right click somewhere here, not in these, but right click somewhere here out of the placeholders and go to format background. And then solid fill, drop down the bucket and select a light green color like that. And then apply to all is fine. But did you notice that when I added it,
Sir,
it was added to all the slides? Yeah, should be.
sir, how did you put the colors?
Yeah. You just right click on the slide, right? Just right click on the slide and see whether you get format background, right?
Okay,
If
sir.
you have selected one of these
How?
placeholders, it might not come. So just right click and see whether you get format background. Then solid fill,
Okay, sir.
and then drop this down and select a light green background. Okay, right. Can you
Yes,
guys
sir.
do it up to this point? First check the slide size also, and then add the background color, and then give me a thumbs up. Okay, finish. Right. Now, the other thing that you should notice is that they haven't given any layout, any specific layout. Sometimes they give it on the paper, right? They say like the image should be on this side, the text should be on this side. So here we have a bit of freedom. Next is remember it said the headings, all headings should be bold and italic, right? So what we can do is now this is going to be the heading, right? Again, I'm in the topmost slide. This is the heading. So I'm going to select this one and go to home and make it bold and italic. So this will be applied to all the slides that I take when I design the slideshow. So you can do this on the master slide, right? Then you don't need to bold and italic in all the slides that you take one by one. You don't need to do it one by one. You can just do it here. So can you do that? Select the title. This is just a placeholder, okay? This is not where you type things. That's the other thing you need to remember. In master slide, we don't type anything here. These are just placeholders. But then the question is, okay, if they wanted some text to appear in all the slides, what should you do? Well, for that, you have the footer. You can add the text to the footer, or else if you want some extra text, you can simply insert it as a text box. Watch first, right? You can insert it as a text box like this. Just draw a text box and type whatever you want, right? Just to show you, I'm going to add some text here. Let's see how we add copyright, right? If you want to add copyright symbol, you can put bracket and then C and then close bracket. When you put close bracket, it automatically converts into the copyright symbol. So how do you do that? Bracket C bracket, copyright symbol, right? Then copyright 2024. Okay, so I just added this text because I wanted this text to appear in all the slides. So I added it to the master view. I can do it on the footer as well, but I just wanted to show you, like, if you want to add any extra text, how we can do that. Okay, can you do this? The bold, italic, and then adding this text. It's a text box, right? Insert text box. If you have any questions, ask. Right. Okay. Include the title, use text. Yeah. Okay. That all this should be done after changing the master wave, right? Use appropriate images from the images folder. That also we do after completing the master slide. Anything else to do? The logo. Remember the logo, right? Now we didn't do the logo. Logo should be on the top left. It said top left, right? So for the logo, we'll take this image, this scuba divers image, this one. But this has to be edited, but we didn't do that. We'll do image editing separately. So for the moment, we'll just take this picture, right? So what you can do is you can easily, without going to insert and selecting picture, you can just keep it like this and drag the picture onto the slide. Just drag the picture onto the slide, right? I'm still in the master slide, right? The top layout of the master slide. And then you can reduce this and then go and place it somewhere here. It should be on the top left, right? Was it top left or top right? Top left hand corner. So since I don't have enough space here, what I'm going to do is I'm going to move this to the right a little bit and then keep it here. Okay. And make the logo small. Don't keep it big, right?
Sir, they said to remove the background, no, sir.
Yeah, that's in the image editing question. No, we didn't do that. No.
Ah,
So for the moment, just
okay.
use this, right?
Okay, sir.
And yeah, this is fine. Okay. Can you? Right. Finish. Finish. All of you. Ara. Ara, could you do it? Ara. Ara, are you there? Isumi okay, no? Isumi, Tanumi okay, right? Isumi, finish?
Yes, sir.
Tanumi?
Yes, sir.
Ara, Are you okay? Did you
Yes,
finish?
sir.
You finish up to this
Done,
point?
sir.
Right. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Right. So the next thing is to close master view, right? So you go and close master view right here. You close master view. Right. Now you can see we have the master view applied to the slide, and this is the title slide. Now, if you want to take a new slide, and can you also see the copyright? See, I can't select the copyright because it comes from the master view, right? I can't select the image because it comes from the master view, right? And you can see the title has been modified with bold and italic. Right. Now, if you want to get another slide, now here, I think they wanted 4 slides, right? Where do they say? Have they said 4 slides? Yeah, 4 slides. So how do you get the rest of the slides? To get the rest of the slides, you can simply use a shortcut key. The shortcut key is Control M. Control M. Okay. Control M. Control M. Add new slide. Add new slide. Right. Control M. There you go. So if you forget to Control M in the exam, you can simply go to new slide and select this title and content, because normally the second and the rest of the slides use title and content. Otherwise, Control M. Okay, I got 3. If you think now, they haven't asked us to remove the logo from the title slide. If you want to remove that from the title slide, how can we do that? Well, for that, you need to go to master view again. Okay, slide master. And then you should look for the title layout. Title layout is this one. Okay. And then now this is a bit tricky. I guess I also found this out very recently. Let me try this out, right? There's an option called hide background graphics. There you go. Can you see? The logo goes, and not only the logo, even the copyright goes. So that will be a problem, no? See? Right. So if you didn't have the copyright, then you can simply use hide background graphics for that layout. Then you can see the logo appears for the rest and not for the title layout. Otherwise, what you can do is, let's remove the logo from the top slide. Okay. And I'm going to select the title layout, title and content layout here, this one, because this is the layout that I'm going to get for slides 2 to 4. And then I'm going to paste there, but not for the title layout. So this is customizing your layouts, right? You add the picture to the title and content layout, but not to the title layout. Now let's close the master view and check. There you go. Can you see? The title layout doesn't have the logo. The title and content layout has the logo. Understand? So just in case if they ask a question like that, that's how you can do, right? So again, one way is you select the title layout and hide the background graphics. But then this text also goes. Anything apart from the placeholders goes away. Otherwise, you can go to the top layout, remove the logo, and add it on only to the title and content. Just add it only to the title and content, not for the title. Okay, can you try that? So let's have it like this, no? Let's have it like this. Okay. So have the logo modified like this. Title layout doesn't have, but the rest you have. If you need the help, let me know. You have to go to slide master for that. Right. If you have finished, give a thumbs up. Sorry, I was muted. No. Right. So what I was telling you was, you have to go through this carefully and then extract the information relevant to each slide. So what I'm thinking of, because they had said the second slide should be about staff and roles. So I put the second slide, title, staff and roles, and then copied and pasted the text. Third one, I'm thinking of putting this, try a dive, as the title and this as the information. Because if you think of scuba divers, now they said this is for the divers, right? So they want to see what, there should be a flow, no? They should want to see what this company is about. Then they should see the staff members and what they are doing. Then they should see how or what kind of equipment that they give, what kind of support they give. Then they would like to see the different activities. So that's what fit for purpose is about, right? There should be a flow, there should be an order, right? Because they'll be checking this organization of information, right? So this one, I'm going to put this. Right. So for the second slide, third slide, I put this one. And this is about try a dive. Title is try a dive, right? Try a dive. Okay. And the last one, I'm going to pick one of the activities. The last one, I'm going to pick one of the activities from this, right? Like open water, for example. So I'm going to copy the text. And open water. Right. Now I designed the content. Okay. Understand? That's how you can break down the content, right? So the first one is the title slide. Second one is about staff and roles. Third one is about uh, trying a dive, like the things that they give and the time, right? And the last one is about one of the activities. So that makes sense for a new diver who wants to join this club. Okay. Right. So can you add the content like that for the 4 slides and arrange it like this? Next thing is to, enhance everything, adding pictures and everything. So first you have to arrange the content. Right. And the other thing is, now here you don't need to copy everything and paste. Okay. Many students, what they do is they just copy everything in this document and sorry, it was not shared, right? So for the last slide, I put open water and the content, right? So first slide is like this. Second slide is staff and roles. Third one, try a dive. And the fourth one is one of the activities. You can choose any activities, right? What I'm saying is, many students, what they do is when they are given information like this, they copy everything and paste into the slide. That is not needed, right? They test whether you are able to extract the relevant information and make it more sensible. Right. Okay, go ahead. Can you design it like this, the 4 slides, and let me know? Yanuka, you joined late, no? Yanuka?
Yes.
Yeah, you joined now, no? Little late.
Yeah.
Yeah, anyway, I have recorded the session.
Yeah.
Guys, I think I can do till 12:30. But I'll be taking a small, like 10 minutes break and let you design this. But I can finish it by 12:30. Right. So can you design the 4 slides like this? Yanuk, I have sent you the files. You can download and start working on it. This is PowerPoint. So if you now, since you missed the first session, it's okay. If you can just get the content like this, then you can follow the video and finish the rest. So other students, you add content to the second slide, third slide, and the fourth slide. Right. After that, listen to this, right? Hold on for a minute. After that, you can start improving this appearance of this text. It's too small compared to the space, right? And this one, you can improve increase the font size and things like that. I'm doing it right now. While you are doing the rest, you do this also, right? This is also something they look at, whether you are enhancing the text. And keep an eye on the consistency. That means if you increase the font size to a certain size, make sure that it is the same font size across all the slides, right? So I made this big, and I want to make sure that this is also in the same font size, right? So this is 32, so I'm going to make this also 32. That is what consistency is, right? It even includes breaking into paragraphs. I'm going to reduce the width here. That's because I want to add a picture on the right side. If they have given a particular layout, you have to stick to that. And also, if you have something important that should be emphasized in the text, you can like maybe increase the font size of that, or maybe change the color, right, to give it a prominence. All right. So the next thing I'm going to do is to add some pictures. You can continue your work while following what I'm doing. Now watch this, right? If you're adding pictures, you can simply do the method I showed you. Just have the folder like this and the presentation like this, and just drag and drop the image. Just drag and drop. I no need to go to insert and select the picture. Just drag and drop, right? Avoid using these design templates because then you can't use you can't show your creativity there, right? If you notice that here, if you go to designer, you have some fantastic designs here. But if you use them, they don't show any creativity of yours, right? These are like AI generated designs, and you don't need to get that kind of advanced designs to get full marks, right? Even this is more than enough. Right. Okay, guys, you have to give me 10 minutes. I'll be back soon. Complete the presentation like this, right? Have it ready within 10 minutes, okay? You can add few effects to the images. Okay, guys, have you finished? Can you give a thumbs up if you have finished up to this point? Izumi, Sugit, Ara, finish. Tanumi. Yeah, Yanuka, you just carry on and watch the video and complete, right? Okay, now we come to the last part, which is adding effects. The first slide must also include a 30-second timed and an automatic transition to the second slide. So that means we show the title slide for the audience, and then we wait for 30 seconds before moving to the second slide. Second slide onwards, it's going to be a manual transition because they want to, explain, right? So you need to go to the first slide, which is the title slide, and then you go to transitions, right? And in transitions, you need to remove on mouse click and select after, right? And then you have to give 30 seconds. 30 seconds is, this is, if you increase, that's 1 second. 30 seconds, just keep pressing. If you type, you might mess it up. So just keep pressing. Okay, that's 30 seconds. So what you have to do is just go to transitions and then, or you can select a transition, by the way. If you want to, you can select a transition. Otherwise, it's none, right? So let's give a transition, something like this or this. Yeah, any select a transition and then, all right, I'm in the wrong one. So you go there and you select a transition and then remove on mouse click and then add 30 seconds like that. Don't click apply to all, right? And how are you going to test it? To test it, you need to play the slideshow. And if you play like this and wait for 30 seconds, you will see it automatically goes to the next slide. I tested it and it worked, right? And also this star sign here means that you have added a slide transition, this one over here. And you can see that it is added to the first slide only. Right, so can you all do it quickly? We have like 3 minutes, very quickly. If you did it, give a thumbs up. Okay, Thanami is done. Ara finished. Shugit, are you back at home?
Sir, no, sir.
Right, okay. Right, so that's
Sir, I bought the laptop, sir, but in my brother's laptop, the license got finished, sir.
I may fix it
So
then.
when I go home, I
Right.
will I'll do and send
Okay,
this.
okay. Simon wants to add
Okay.
hyperlinks and action buttons to the presentation. Insert hyperlink to the final slide to the spreadsheet. Insert a hyperlink on the final slide to the spreadsheet task B1. Insert an action button on the final slide that includes a hyperlink to slide 1. Okay, so you need to go to the last slide. And this should open a spreadsheet. Now, we didn't do the spreadsheet in this one, but I'll just show you how to open a spreadsheet, right? Right. So what you can do is you can first add a text box, insert a text box, and give a text here like open task. What was it? V1. You add a text like that. And then what you do is you link this one to open the spreadsheet. Right. So what you do is you just select the box. You can select the box, right, rather than the text, and then right click on it and then go to link. That's how we create a hyperlink, right? And then if you are linking it to another slide in the same presentation, you can select existing file, place in this document. If you want to open another file, you need to go to existing file or web page. So this time we need to open the spreadsheet in this one, right? So as the spreadsheet, let me see. Okay. This spreadsheet, I'm going to open this one because we didn't do this, right? So I'm going to copy this location, just copy the location. And then here I'm going to paste the location. Oh, it went to the location, not the file. So again, link. So I need to paste location here, I think. Yeah, here. No, not there. Okay, let me find the file, right? It's in D drive. Wait a minute. No. Let me copy the file to some location. I can't remember where this is. This is the yeah, backup. Okay, I'm going to copy this to desktop and then find it from there, right? Okay, so just select the text box, right click, right click, link, and then look for the file, right? Find the file. Pauses. Right now you can see that you don't really see it's getting underlined. That's because the link is added to the box, the text box, right? Now to test this, you can play the presentation and go to the last slide. Can you guys see the presentation?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, and then can you see over here? See, now the link is there. And if you click on it, it should open the Excel, but it will take a little time. because it has to load Excel. Yeah, there you go. It opens, right? Okay, that's how you add the hyperlink. Since the time is over, and Ara, are you going to the class now? You have to go to the class, right?
Yes, I am going.
Yeah. Okay, let me show you the last one and then finish it off. The last one, this, of course, I will send you the answer, the writing one. Insert an action button on the final slide that includes a hyperlink to the slide one. Okay, let me show that as well. Then you can do both of them together, right? Where should you edit? On the final slide that includes a slide, hyperlink to slide one. Right. So it's an action button. Again, to create an action button, you don't really need to go to shapes and look for built-in action buttons there. What you can do is you can simply take a text box, draw the text box, right? Go to slide one or something. And then to make it look like a button, what we can do is we can go to shape formats and drop these shape styles down and then pick one of these styles, any of these styles. So now it looks like a button. I center aligned the text. Okay, now you click on the border, not the text, right? Because if you click on the text, the link applies to the text only. If you click on the border, it applies to the whole area, right? Then you right click, go to link, and this time you need to select place in this document, and then select the first slide, slide number one, which is the title slide. And okay, that's all. Simple. And if you test it, let's go to the last slide. Okay, you click on go to slide one, and it comes to slide one. It starts with the transition because we have applied it to the first slide, right? Click there, comes to slide one. Understand? Clear? All of you?
Yes, sir.
Right. Okay. Ara, you can leave now. You can leave now. Others, if you can stay for 5 minutes, I can finish this off. If you guys can wait for 5 minutes. Right. Ara, you can leave now. I will because I'm anyway
Okay,
recording this.
sir. Thank you, sir. Good
Right,
morning,
you're
sir.
welcome. Right. Others, can you add these two links? Open task B1 and go to slide one. If you need help, let me know. If you want, we can change the color of the font. If you want, we can give a button look for this as well, or maybe like that even. It's up to you. Looks like this font is too much, no? So let's too big. I'm going to reduce it a little bit. If you have time, you can do further changes. Yes. But for the presentation, you should take maximum half an hour, right, for this activity. Okay, finish. Isumi, Hanumi, and test it also. Yeah, okay. Tanumi, if you need any help, let me know. Yeah. Right. So next thing I'm going to show you is how to take the screenshots, right? Right. Take a screenshot of the transition setup pane for slide 1. Okay. So that is, you select the first slide, go to transitions. Right. And there you select the slide and go to transitions. And you need to take the screenshot of this section, right? The shortcut key to take screenshot is Windows key, Shift, and S. Windows, Shift, S, which will open the snipping tool, right? Otherwise, you have to click on the snipping tool and then go there and select it. But here, Windows, Shift, S will straight away jump to the snipping tool. And you just need to select like this. That's all. It doesn't show the picture there. Then you go to Word straight away and then paste. Control V. So try to use shortcut keys as much as possible. Then you can speed up your work, right? That's Windows Shift S. Windows Shift S. Windows key, Shift, and S. Snipping tool. Right. The next one. Take a screenshot of the animation setup pane. Oh, we didn't add an animation, right? We need to add an animation to the staff roles. A consistent animation applied only to the staff names. Okay, only to staff names. Now that's going to be a bit tricky because if you, let's see whether we can add to individual ones, right? I'm going to highlight a staff name, go to animations, this time animation. Transitions are the animations between slides. We should go to animations. These are the animations for individual components on the slide. So let me add one and see. Yeah, can you see it doesn't apply to staff name. It applies to the whole thing, right? So that means we need to take this out. We need to take these names out and put them into separate text boxes, right? So I'm going to cut this out and then paste it somewhere. Yeah, just paste it. Comes as a separate text box. Cut this, Control X cut and click somewhere out and then paste, Control V. There you go. Right, so those are separate text boxes. Cut it, Control X, Control V, and move it. And use these guides, okay, layout guides to align it nicely, like that. Okay, then let me increase the font size to the same size here. That was 28. So highlight 28. This one 28. This one also 28. Right. That's to keep the consistency, right? Take it up. You can use the arrow keys also to move them up. Okay, so you need to take them into separate text boxes. Then you select one of them, go to animations, and add an animation effect. Let's say something decent. Yeah, split is fine. And you can add it to these as well. Split and split. Now you can see there's an order, right? 1, 2, 3. This first, this second, this third. And if you play this, Okay, it works for the mouse click or the arrows. First, second, third. Got it? Right. So can you add the animation effect like that? First, you need to cut the text and put it into a new text box. Just paste it somewhere else. Just cut it and paste it somewhere else. Okay, go ahead. If you have finished, show a thumbs up. Right. Okay. Now we need to take the screenshot, right? Here it says screenshot of the animation setup for slide 2. So what you can do is you can select one of these, and then you need to open up the animation pane here, right? Animation pane. Have they mentioned that it should be automatic? No, right? Yeah, they haven't mentioned anything about that, right? So open the animation pane from here, and you need to take a screenshot, covering this area, right? Where it shows the animation pane, the text, and the animation. Just paste here like that. Okay, you see the animation, you see the animation pane, and then these. Right. Next output. Okay, enter your name, candidate number, center number in the notes and handouts footer. Right. So let's look at that. To add details to the footer, you need to go to insert, header and footer. Insert header and footer. Where is it? Where is it? Over here, right? And then you can add the footer to the slide. Right? If you're adding it to the slide, you can add slide number, footer, and you can type anything here. Like okay, let's type candidate details. Right. So this will be applied only to the footer. You can even add the date and time. So until you tick these options, they won't appear on the slide footer. And also notice this one, because there was this question asked in one of the papers, don't show on the title slide. So if you tick this one, the footer will not appear on the title slide. But that is only to the slide. And you click on apply to all, and you can see it's appearing here, right? And the other option is adding it to notes and handouts. Now, notes and handouts is a way of printing the slideshow. Just a minute. Right. So notes and handouts is an output method that you usually print and give it to your audience before you start the presentation. So that shows the slides and the content overall. So if you're adding a footer to the notes and handouts, that has to be done separately. So notes and handouts, then there also you can select the time, date and time, the footer, and there's a header as well. Candidate details. Okay, you can include a header also, like let's say scuba diving. Scuba. Okay, and then apply to all. Now you don't see that on the slide because it's on the notes and handouts. So that's what they want here. They want it to be appeared on the notes and handouts and print handout. Now, we are not printing now. So it will be anyway a screenshot. So let me show you how to view this. If you go to file, print, there we have an option here. Full page slides. This is the slide view. You can, see. So if you print this, the slide will come onto the whole page. And if you drop this down, you have the handouts. Here are the handouts, right? So normally we print 3 slides per page, which looks like this. This is the most common handout that is given to the audience, especially in lectures in universities, so that they can write whatever they want related to the slide presentation. And here's the heading, and here's the footer. So since we are not printing, you will be asked to take a screenshot of this, most probably, right? Right. So can you go and apply the footer to the slide and the notes and handouts through insert head and footer until I paste this? Rohit, are you there?
Yes, sir.
Are you still in the vehicle?
Yes, sir.
Where are you now? Andy?
Sir, I mean Pusala, sir.
Ah, you have gone there. Right.
Yes, sir. Sir, we came to meet our grandmother.
Right.
So when I go home, I'll do it and surely send you.
Sure.
Okay, sir.
Isumi, Tanami, let me know when you're done. Go to insert, head and footer, slide number. Oh, you are done. Footer, and then go to notes and handouts. Insert these. And then to check whether it's applied, you go to file, print, and change the view here, full page slides, 3 slides per page. Tanami, let me know if you have finished. All right, good. And now they want screenshots for these, right? Take a screenshot to show the hyperlink settings. Display the final slideshow settings for action button. Take a screenshot. Right. Okay. So let me show you this first hyperlink. You can right click on it, and now notice that we added it to the border, not the text, right? So you need to right click on the border and go to edit link. Right. And you need to take the screenshot like this. Okay. Like that. Right. And the next one, again, same, you right click on the border, not the text, because you added it to the border. Right click, edit link, and then you need to take the screenshot like this. Simple. All right. And I think that's it. Yeah, we need to talk about this one. This I will send you the answers. Right. But let me show you one more thing. That is something called notes pane. Right, notes pane. Now there is another section called notes pane in each slide. That is right here. It's kind of hidden. Now if you take the mouse pointer over here to the border and click and drag, there you drag upwards, you get this notes pane. Now the notes pane is used to add additional information to the slide. Okay. Now there's something called presenter view in PowerPoint. If you use the presenter view, now to use the presenter view, you need to have another screen. Your laptop should be connected to a projector, secondary screen. And if you use presenter view, you will see the presenter view, and the audience will see the slideshow, right? Because The advantage there is that you see the notes along with the slide. But if notes are seen by the audience, that's not good for you, right? Why do you need to add notes? Because suddenly, if you can't remember the points that you are going to describe, you can quickly go through the notes here and remind what you were going to say. And also, before the presentation, you can just have a quick preparation by going through the notes. So any additional notes related to these points, because the whole idea is in slides, we put content in brief, just the points, right? And you describe them verbally. So if you forget how to what to describe, then you lose. I mean, you lose the quality of your presentation. So what you do is you put additional notes here, and then you use presenter view. I'll show you presenter view separately. It's a fantastic option. And then in presenter view, it will show you the notes, the current slide, and even the next slide, which is going to come, right? So that you can have a nice flow in your presentation. But the audience will see only the current slide in full screen. They won't see the notes. They won't see the next slide. So it's really good for you. Okay. So what you do is just add additional notes here. And make sure that you don't put too much of information there, then you won't be able to read. So make it brief. Any additional notes, anything that you need to remember. Now, if you want to print the notes along with the slides and give it to the audience, you can do that, right? Suppose after the presentation, you think, okay, I need to share the slides as well as the notes that I used. So there is an option called file. In print, we have an option called outline, sorry, notes pages. Under print, notes pages. So this will not only prints the slide, but it prints the additional notes as well. So you can give this to the audience so they can make use of your notes as well. That's called notes pages, right? Notes pages. But how do you activate the notes? How do you get the notes? You just go to the slide and bring this up, which is hidden, right? Okay, take the mouse pointer there and then take it up. And that's where you can put the notes. Understand? Is that clear? Izumi? Hanami?
Yes, sir.
Hanami, is it clear? Hanami? Yeah. Okay, that's called the notes pane because that was asked in one of the papers. Right. So basically, the question is over, except for these two. I will send you the answer for these two for you to go through, right? Okay, so in the next class, we'll be going to another theory chapter. So be ready, and then we'll have some extra classes. We have, when are you getting holidays for the vacation? For April? Or the holidays? When is it? Shugit, Isumi? And Tanvi?
So first, they don't come until April ends.
No, I mean, when are you getting vacation? April
So
vacation?
my brother is getting first no vacation.
No vacation for you. Okay, then
No, sir.
Tanvi?
So if you keep extra class, I'll come, sir, because sometimes only I'll go school, other days I'll skip and only go, sir.
Right. Tanvi, when are you getting the vacation?
We're not sure, sir.
Not sure, huh? Right. Okay. So I'm getting a vacation from 28th March. We are having what is called Easter holidays till April 15th. So I'll be able to have some extra classes during that time. Yeah. So if I mean, during the vacation, we'll try to make use of it. I mean, we'll try to do complete papers, right? And let's finish the theory as quickly as possible. Yeah, we'll be able to do it, right? Okay, then. See you.
Good evening, sir. Thank you, sir.
Okay. Okay.